out, time will tell. I think what that chart says is kind of like Pat's question about the 10 wins. I mean, it's hard to win in college football. It's hard to win. I think that chart's pretty reflective of that. And I think, perception, perception versus reality. That chart is reality. And I've always kind of felt, not so much with teams, because you can't judge a team over 5 years. Obviously, every team's different every year, week to week sometimes. But I think if you want to evaluate coaches or programs, you look at 5-year windows. That's kind of always been my thought process. And a compliment like the guy at the owner of the Carolina Panthers, right? Gave the coach there 7 years, as I understand it, which probably in real numbers means 3 or 4, but at least it's, and I heard John Lynch talking this morning, coming in on the radio. I think it's a real credit to San Francisco. It sounds like he mentioned both he and Shanahan got 6-year. It was a 6-year contract for those guys, which is above the norm. But I think it shows wisdom on the ownership's part that they understand it's a process, and it's a really ongoing process if you do it right. Now, if you just want to slap something together, you can do that. But if you're trying to build something that's going to last, sustain things, then you got to be committed to it. And there's going to be peaks and valleys. And I always marveled at the Steeler organization because Bill Cowher just won that Hall of Fame too, right? And you go back and look at his record. He had a couple losing seasons there, but in the Steeler organization, they understand it's competitive to win in the National Football League. And then there are going to be some days that don't go like you want. So how do you fix them? That's where their focus has been, rather than just flushing out the place and starting over again. It's one of the reasons they've been one of the most successful organizations. But I think our goal is to run the race as well as we can for a distance, not just for a sprint. And we're not, in and out one of those shots. And this wasn't. I never had the intention to come in here for this to be, a stepping stone type move for me. Be here for 5 years and get the hell out. So yeah, we're proud of that. I mean, we're really proud of that. A lot of hard work's going into that. You've got to catch a couple breaks, and now the goal is to try to improve on that. But that's.